Just as the holiday travel season was beginning to rev its engines, news of the Omicron variant threatening to upset itineraries, with millions now reconsidering their long-awaited holiday plans.
Of course, I'm nervous.
Others confident vaccines, masking, and social distancing will keep them safe.
We cannot just live in fear, and we have to do what we have to do.
And some of that is changing. Starting December 6th, all international travelers coming to the U.S., including American citizens, will have to show a negative COVID test taken within 24 hours of departure. And the mask requirement that has sparked outrageous and dangerous behavior by a few is now extended through March 18th on all domestic flights and public transportation. Fines will now double for those who refuse to comply. But there is still no vaccine or testing requirement for those flying domestically. The White House is keeping its options open.
I would say that nothing is off the table. But we do have some protections, some strong protections in place already, including requirement of mask wearing.
United Airlines CEO Scott Kirby expects some financial turbulence from Omicron, but nothing as severe as the Delta variant.
It's going to certainly have a near-term impact on bookings. Bookings are going to be lower than they otherwise would have been. But, I think this will be 3 steps forward, 1 step back, whereas...
As the world waits for more information about Omicron, health experts say the best protection for travelers is to get vaccinated. If celebrating with family and friends, keep gathering small, host guests outdoors if possible, and remember to wash your hands regularly. But if you are reconsidering your plans, travel experts say call before canceling.
If you decide that you're uncomfortable traveling, call the airline, see what they'll do for you. A lot of times they will give you at least the value of the flight in a voucher that you can use on a future trip.
So, Ann, you mentioned that international travels have a small window, like a one-day window to get tested before they can come back to the United States. And that may be a big concern just trying to get home for a lot of people. What are some tips so you can avoid any issues?
Well, one of the big questions this morning, Hoda, is are you going to need a rapid test or one of those more difficult to find PCR tests? We don't know the answer to that question at this time. Travel experts say make sure you choose your arrival date or your departure date back to this country carefully, because you want to avoid holidays and weekends because it may be harder to find those tests. And if you are unsure where you can get a test traveling abroad, be sure to consult the government website of where you're traveling or ask your travel agent or your hotel. Hoda?
All right, some good advice. Ann Thompson for us there at LaGuardia. Ann, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.